I will build a wall.
Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. This here is Speedyfighter. Hope everyone is doing good today. All my fams out there. Now actually this is a gameplay of Super Smash Bros. For the Wii U. I am playing For Glory and I'm using my main character Ike. Now Ike, I used to use him in Brawl a bit. I was more of a Solid Snake player in Brawl. But when it came to Smash Bros, I've been a big fan since the N64 days. But I never really took it competitively. I never took it serious, I guess you could say. I love fighting games. I'm big into Street Fighter. I'm big into Mortal Kombat. I also enjoyed the Soul Calibur series a lot. But when it came to Smash Bros, it was more of like that party game. For me, it was more like I'll play with friends over. I'll just play with like Pokeballs only or some crazy settings, right? I never really played For Glory that much. I never tried it out too much. I never really just played competitively. Never really looked into the scene. But recently, I've been watching a lot of tournaments for Smash Bros. Really exciting, very hype game to watch, to be honest. And it's a very technical game as well. So bear with me. My skills aren't not the greatest. I'll admit. I do have a tendency for one to roll a lot, and then a bunch of other mistakes I make here and there. But anyways, the reason why I like Ike is I like his combo. I think he's got a decent combo game. I've always been a fan of flashy combos, and he does have some combos, throw combos especially. I like the range he has, and I've always been into the heavy hitter characters. So I like characters where when I hit you, it's satisfying. So yeah, so back to the match, and with this, when it came to this Donkey Kong, he's actually a good player. This guy, I felt like he was I don't know, trying to gimp me a lot. He seems like a little bit of a troll player, which I always respect, And Donkey Kong does have a good gimp. Now I took his first stock off. One thing about Ike that I really enjoy is his edge guarding game. So his neutral B is just excellent at edge guarding if you time it right. Like before they hit the ledge, you have 2 frames to basically hit them. If you do, especially when they're at like around 90%, they're pretty much done. And right there, I had a pretty stupid SD, not gonna lie. And now with Ike 2, I find I make a lot of mistakes. Like I said, I'm still fairly new to like actually playing this game seriously. So I make a lot of mistakes with Ike when it comes to SD, and I find Ike's an easy character to SD. He's also can be a character that can be gimped pretty easy off the stage. So it happens to me quite often. So whatever, it's fun. It's funny, so I don't mind. Now again, trying to do that edge guarding right there did not work out. But also, you'll notice here, I'm trying to kill him with that down throw. Down throw is technically Ike's kill throw. But for whatever, I don't even know what I was thinking at the time. It really only kills around like 175% usually with no rage. It's about 175%. But I kept going for it. I felt confident that it would work for some reason. And then here, it's going to, spoiler alert, the match is going to end soon. I just want to point out this lovely punish. Roll back into up tilt now. Ike's up tilt is an amazing punish tool out of shield, and it's a great kill move. I think it kills around, don't quote me on this, but around 120%. So any Ike players out there, out of shield, up tilt's your way to go. It's not easily punished, and it's pretty darn fast. Now here is a Captain Falcon. He's a pretty good player. He made some mistakes that I capitalized on, and I made actually one big error in this game that you'll see soon. And no, spoiler alert, it wasn't an SD, so don't worry. I did not SD on myself again. But yeah, when it comes to Ike, I think Ike's honestly top 20 in the game. He has technically a kill throw, not really the greatest kill throw, but he has a kill throw. He has kill combos on certain characters, of course, and usually it's off of like reading an air dodge, like an up throw air dodge into like a forward air for the kill. I've seen that a lot. I've seen that Rio, which is probably the best Ike player in the world right now. He's an American Ike player. I saw him do that on a guy recently, actually. It was really nice. And he can kill with all his tilts. His forward tilt and up tilt are amazing for killing. His down tilt's a great combo starter and has good range. Here at edge guard. Again, with that edge guard, you get 2 frames, man. 2 frames and I get it. It might be a little more, and that's my mistake there. I was overly cocky after that. I'm like, yeah, sweet, I got that edge guard again. I was just pretty pumped, and then he literally read me like a dog. Freaking forward smash in the opposite direction. I jumped over. No, he didn't even read my roll. I mean, I'm assuming he was trying to read a roll, but I just jumped into it. And yeah, and then there, I try to punish him with the up smash. Now, something about that up smash just so satisfying, man. Ike swings this sword like a beast, man. Ike's a tank, man. Like, look at him back in Brawl, and look at him now on the Wii U. The guy has been juicy and hard, man. He's been putting work in the gym. He's been putting work, you know, using a needle in his ass, too. So he's definitely been putting that work in to pump up the muscles, get that beach body ready for the babes like Zero Suit Samus and Peach. And man, he's ready to fight too now. So that's one of the reasons. And there we go with the other edge. Now, another thing is, real quick. I know I'm going all over the place, but real quick, you never want to recover high. So what he should have done there is just let himself drop a little lower and then went for it. He would have had a better chance of surviving. I had tons of time. There was no 2-frame window there. There was tons of time for me to kill him. Now, let's go into this match. Now we have a Sheik. Now this Sheik player was so proud that he or she, I'm pretty sure it was a he, but you never know, especially on Nintendo. But he or she was so proud that they were using Sheik that they put Sheik as their name. So this guy's like, yeah, man, I'm sticking with Sheik even after these nerfs. I don't care if Zero dropped him. I don't care, man. I'm using Sheik. But he was actually a decent player. But man, Sheik's been nerfed quite a bit. You know, my opinions on Sheik before the nerf were like 50-50. I mean, I just found her boring to watch, but she was definitely more exciting than a lot of other top tiers in certain games, man. You know, it's not like watching like Sagat back in vanilla Street Fighter 4. Like if anyone's been into that, like watching vanilla Street Fighter 4, Sagat's dominating tournaments is fireballs. At least with Sheik, you know, she's a faster character. It was boring to watch because she took so long to kill. Now she takes even longer to kill. So, I mean, I feel bad for the Sheik users, and I don't at the same time. She's still a really good character, still has amazing frame data, still has a great neutral. Her neutral beats out Ike's neutral for sure. Ike has I actually personally think Ike has a decent neutral too. I don't know, I wouldn't say top tier neutral, that's for sure. But he has a good neutral in the sense that he has the range. He has an excellent and fast jab that I just abused the shit out of that jab. And he also has great aerials. Now, his aerials, and one thing I need to get used to more is his aerials are very unsafe on landing. His backer is probably the safest, but all his other aerials are very unsafe when it comes to landing. So, though they have great range, though they have great kill power, and they're just in general great spacing tools, you got to be careful when you don't want to be too predictable with it, right? There, I use the side B. I wouldn't recommend using the side B too often in actual battles. Sometimes I use it because it comes out pretty fast and it just catches people off guard, but very rarely. Now here it's like, you know, I recovered high. Good thing about side B is it's good to recover on the stage sometimes too. It's if you time it properly, you can't be punished really. However, you always want to be careful because if you time it wrong and you go right into their shield, that's an easy punish for them. And then they caught me with the up air. Don't know why I didn't air dodge. Actually, might have air dodged, but got cocky with the needles, jumped over, and like I said, that spacing tool, the forward air, is such a good spacing tool. Went for the combo down, tilt into forward air. Unfortunately, you know, I could blame lag or I could blame it, you know, online, but maybe it's just my timing, but it just didn't connect for whatever reason. So I don't know what I was doing. I think there was a little bit of lag in this game, so I was just, you know, I was just a little worried. I didn't want an SD on myself. So I just, you know, I'm like, I'll just take the punish, which I didn't get punished, which is good. The Sheik, again, the Sheik's a good Sheik. Got the combos going. But, you know, it's still a pretty close match. I can kill at such low percents, and that's, again, one of the reasons I love Ike. So yeah, when it comes to Ike, definitely a great character. I highly recommend picking up if you like heavy hitters. He's not slow. He has a counter. He's not fast, of course, but he's not slow either. He has a counter. He has range. And he's just cool as fuck. He's just cool looking, man. Look at him. The guy's jacked up. The guy's wielding the biggest sword I've ever seen. It's just amazing. So, overall, I definitely recommend trying out Ike. He's a good character for sure. And you know, I remember back when the game first came out, I was hearing things. I wanted to main him right away, so I was looking him up, and I was hearing things like he's the worst character in the game, this and that. But they buffed him like every patch. I swear, he's been buffed, and now he's easily high mid tier in my opinion. Might even be considered an actual like bottom of the high tier. I would say even. Like I said, I'd probably rank him between the 15th and 20th, and then again that forward air. Anyways, thanks everyone again for tuning in. I will be posting more videos, particularly fighting games and shooting games, a lot more Call of Duty as well. Take care. Peace out, fams. So yeah, if you enjoyed the video, fams, make sure to like and subscribe. See you next time. Take care. Peace.